Welcome to New NAVAAA. Our chosen city is located at Perry Crater on the moon.
This location features a circular crater with an outward bulge along the northeast rim and several small craterlets marked along the crater floor.
It has very little plant life, but it can still grow plants, crops, and other resources because of the surrounding sunlight.
The rim of the crater is eroded and the crater floor is relatively flat.
We have designed a city on the crater to be futuristic and safe.
We guarantee that New NAVAAA will be free of discrimination, free of violence, and free of general hate. We also guarantee that we will have comfortable places for our residents to eat, sleep, relax, and exercise.
All outside activity will be monitored 24/7. When entering any building, you must do a facial scan and once recognized, your background information will be pulled up. If your background is clean, you may enter. If it has recent suspicious activity, she will be reported and taken to the police department for questioning.
Exercise will be priority in order for our bodies to maintain at a healthy level in space. The activity areas will include movie showings, Moontastic Jump, which is a trampoline park, and park playgrounds and board games nights, all of which are demonstrated in the commercial zones.
Our residential zone is where our family units are located. Our family units are where our residents live. These buildings are in different sizes and shapes to give a variety of options to where our residents can choose to live. These are run by solar panel energy. In the middle is a camera that monitors 24/7 outside activity, as mentioned before.
Infrastructure is any part of our city that helps it function. We will have roads in our city, an area where we will grow plants as a resource of oxygen and food. We are also going to have solar panels at the rim of our crater where all the sun is, to power the city. The roads will be all over the city and the plants will be in a department where only certain people could get to, so everything is safe. We will also have a department where we will bring in the food sources for people.
The industrial zone is very important to our city. It is where the manufacturing takes place, as well as the storage facilities and the hydro plant centers. There will be assembly plants. There is a water tower where we will put all the water that got transported from the moon to the moon. We will have data centers that will allow you to communicate with people on Earth. There will also be an AC, which will control the temperatures in the dome.
The commercial zone is important because it's where people will spend a lot of their day. This area will have grocery stores, banks, gyms, malls, etc. We will have similar departments that run the same to Earth.
Our city will be ran by a democracy government, set up with different officials in different departments. To provide a controlled community, we will set up all necessary laws. City services are important for a successful city. Our main city services will include Moon Lifeguard Base, schools, a hospital, a city hall, and a police department.
We will also have NAVAABs. NAVAABs are futuristic robots located inside all family units and city service buildings. These futuristic robots will be used to help around the departments and family units. NAV robots will assist in answering any questions, performing tasks, and alerting and informing of anything new and important. They will be essential in alerting the emergencies and direct instruction of what needs to be done.
Moving equipment, resources, materials, and humans are critical to the success of lunar colonization. We will have two forms of transportation in our moon city. The first form of transportation will be rovers. We will use rovers for movement of storage and food by those who work under the movement facility in order to get them to base A. These rovers will have solar panels on the sides to have them powered. They will have a large storage room in order to move products to base A. The second form of transportation will be a nav pod. It looks almost like a mini rocket, and this will be the daily transportation for our residents and will have special features to get you to your destination.
In order to protect our residents from moon hazards, we will have a clear dome over our bases with properties similar to Earth's magnetosphere that will deflect solar particles in order to protect from solar radiation. We will have safety suits that will absorb all energy from high-speed impacts and have bulletproof type vests. We'll have a safety protocol that will evacuate all residents to a safer spot on our city, and we will have a base for moon lifeguards who will monitor all moon activity 24/7 and alert us of any emergencies.
Water is a very valuable resource for both scientific purposes and for our residents' survival. Currently, water is found as frozen ice or has been brought by meteorites and asteroids. Micro cold traps will be used to vaporize the cold air in the permanent shadow area and convert it into our clean water. This resource will be converted from something that's already on the moon.
Another valuable resource that is very much needed is oxygen. In our city, we will have oxygen plant bases. Oxygen can come from plants that we extract and eventually turns into moon dust. Our city actually has a large supply of oxygen, except that it's not in the atmosphere like here on Earth. Lunar regolith is a mixture of loose dust and dirt covering solid rocks.
To extract oxygen, we will use a method called molten salt electrolysis. The lunar regolith that is extracted from plants is placed in a metal basket with molten calcium chloride and is heated to about 1,745 degrees Fahrenheit. The regolith is still solid at this point, but an electric current is applied and extracts the oxygen. This also includes a bonus, usable metal alloys.
We invite everyone to New NAVAAA, a city that could potentially exist 100 years into the future. Our residents will have an experience never encountered before.
Thrilling new experiences are yet to be discovered. Our city is full of inspiration and has many high features. We are prepared to face any circumstances and will bring about few worries for our residents. Lastly, we will care for each and every one of our residents.
I'm Andrea.
I'm Natalie.
I'm Mariana.
I'm Aaliyah.
I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Abby.
And we want to encourage you to join us in our new and innovative future city.